Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is December 7th. It is Wednesday, 2022. A lot of things to talk about. But first, before we get started, I'm going to be quiet for a second and I want you to listen. What you're hearing down there, and way down, you can kind of see the slope of the ground, but you really probably can't tell how steep it is. The waterfall down there has got to be raging. I do plan on taking a walk down there to check out the waterfall, so that's going to be fun. I think it's going to be beautiful to see. With all this rain that we had rain all night, and so it'll be interesting to see. But anyway, all right, a couple things before we jump into this video. Real quick, I'm doing the Legacy freeze-dried food sale. That's going on right now. You can save 20% by using the discount code Winter Solstice 2022, or Solstice 2022. I'm sorry, Solstice 2022. So if you're looking to add and get some freeze-dried food, you would go preppernurse1.com, click on store. It'll drop down, you will see Legacy Foods. You click on that and it will take you to the store within the website. Once you're in the website, you can save 20% by using that discount code. 25-year shelf life, GMO free, gluten options available. It is also vegetarian. There are beef and chicken options that you can purchase separately. Alright, so a couple different things. So December 7th, date ringing a bell for some folks. Most of the people that dealt with that date are long gone now, so a lot of times for people it's out of sight, out of mind, but it is the anniversary of the attack on Pearl Harbor that brought us into World War II. So something to think about, just you know, letting you guys, let's remember those that were attacked on that day, and the sacrifices that were made and what was a direct result of that also. So it's just something to ponder and think about. So what I wanted to talk about in this video, credible threats by the Department of Homeland Security. They are talking about more attacks on the infrastructure, power grid specifically, and look at, what are you doing? What are you doing? I know who you're looking for. I don't know where he is, honey. No, I don't know where he is. Where is he? I shouldn't mess with her that way because she's been like looking. She's actually gone down to the opening down here and was like looking, like, where's Jerry Lee? Where is he? I know, I don't know where he is, girl. I don't know. It's okay. You're a good baby. So anyway, the Department of Homeland Security, getting back on topic, apologies, have talked about a credible threat to the power grid. There have been some other attacks on substations as well, and so it is people. So I apparently, and I don't know all the logistics of it and stuff like that, but there are people that want to usher in a civil war, and so they're going after the power grid to do so. And so so here's the question that I have. I have a couple I always have lots of questions, but here's a couple for you guys. Do you think that with this memo being put out by the Department of Homeland Security, that this is a credible threat to the safety of people? Do you believe that that's the case? That would be my first question. With this attack in North Carolina, and thank God the folks down there today, their power is 100% restored, so that is a good thing. So I'm very happy for the people down there that have been, you know, without power for as long as they have. You know, you're talking 40,000 customers, and so that ends up being tens of thousands of people. Again, 40,000 customers, you figure at least 3 people per home, an average. You're looking at 120,000 people had no power, and they had been out since that happened. But so their power has been restored now. But again, the replacement parts for these things are not readily available. They don't have some place where they have a huge stockpile of these things, the different transformers and those type of things. And it's something I believe, and I've talked about this, guys, a lot throughout the course of the years, and I have said over and over again, two things I've said. Our power grid is our Achilles heel. That's number one. And that's never changed. That's the truth. Our Achilles heel is our power grid. That is our weak spot, our soft underbelly, if you will. And our power grid is very vulnerable. And it's antiquated. So it's very old, the system's very old, and it needs to be upgraded big time. And, you know, while we continue to send billions to Ukraine, now here's a question. Let's say we took those billions that we have been sending to Ukraine and actually put them into our power grid. It may not fix everything, but it would sure make a whole lot of work for people. It would go a long way towards making things better. But they continue to play games and continue to pass the buck and not take care of these things. And that's a problem. That is a problem. So something to think about, something to ponder, if you will. And but a lot of concerns, And I honestly believe, like I said again, there are people in this country that want to see harm come to this country. And they're going to do whatever they can do to usher that in. And so, like I said, not a good thing at all. Not a good thing at all. But anyway, right now, guys, it is weather-wise, it's, you know, it was raining, like I said earlier today, and you can kind of see, I'm going to turn this around real quick so you can see the sky. It is definitely overcast, but I know there's more rain in the forecast, but right now it's about 60 degrees. Obviously, I'm out here with a t-shirt on. There's no breeze today to speak of, so beautiful, beautiful day. I'll take that. I mean, even though it's overcast, start of December, 2 weeks from the winter solstice, guys, and then the days will start to get longer again. I'm looking forward to that as well. So we're coming up on the shortest day of the year, and we'll get that behind us, and then we'll start getting those longer days again. So, but and that helps with solar. Longer days are good, but you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. So anyway, yeah, we got a lot of rain in the forecast coming up. I'm doing my get-together with my group this weekend. So for the group members, I would say two things. Make sure you bring your muck boots and have your rain gear. Because rain or shine, we got things that we need to work on. And so that's what we're going to do. Because obviously, the point is, when SHTF happens, you're going to need to be getting things done, and the weather's not going to be a factor, you know, unless it's, you know, pouring down so bad that you can't function. But things are still going to have to be done, and you're going to still have to get work done, and that's, you know, so that was, like I said, and Ronnie had made that point, that in SHTF, it don't matter what the weather's doing, there's still going to be things that need to be done. So I think that was a really good point, and he was right. So anyway, guys, I do want to hear your feedback on this. You know, the situation that happened there, obviously they're investigating it, so who knows what's going to come of that. But a lot to be concerned about. If there are groups of people out there looking to attack the power grid, it's not a good thing, and not in the long run. So I wanted to show you, even with all the rain. Now, she hasn't been in here a few times. I've had her in here a couple times when I couldn't take her with me. But let's walk over here real quick. And you can see that straw in there. That straw is all dry. Here's a little wet here, but that's because of the rain coming in this way. But back through there, in her doghouse itself and over in this area, is very dry. So that's good, and that's what I was looking for with this, to keep when I have to have her in here, so that the weather is off of her. So that's a good thing. Do you want to go into the dog run? She's like, I don't think so. But yeah, so an update too. I don't know if I told you guys or not. The well should be going in before Christmas, hopefully. When I had spoke with him last week, he said it would be about 3 weeks. So hopefully by before Christmas comes, we will get going with the well there, and that will be good. And so that would be a nice thing. Like I said, lots to do, a lot of things going on. It'll all come together. I love that sound. You know what you hear? You hear no traffic. You hear nature out there, and that's pretty much it. And I love that. All right, guys, listen, I'm jumping off. Remember, we're all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we will be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. Again, I will see you all tonight for the live stream at 8 p.m. Topic to be determined. We'll figure that one out. But be safe, and I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.